for coming out today. It's a joyous day on the feast day of St. Patrick, which is obviously a saint that's really special to us and my ancestors coming from Ireland. And beautiful day. To say a little bit about St. Patrick, gentle guy, calm. He loved the confessional, loved to be in there with us sinners and pure souls, and very humble. And when you think about St. Patrick, he's obviously from Ireland. But when you think about it, to have all these Irish mentors like Dan Flavin and Tim Flavin, and that's really not the impression I get from these guys. But if you read a little bit further in the history of St. Patrick, you actually find that he was kidnapped as a young man from Britain and taken over to Ireland, and obviously the Trinity of the Shamrocks, and that's how he explained Christianity and spread it throughout Ireland. So on the feast day of St. Patrick, we welcome you. We thank you for being here. This is our new office. We're kind of back in our old stomping grounds. We're extremely proud of it, and we're ready to serve you guys and keep the business going. I'd like to thank especially my wife Tricia for putting up with me and all the things that come along with that, and my children for being here, my mom and dad, Uncle Tim, Tommy. I don't know where Tommy is. But last night we were in the living room, and Will said, "Hey Dad, you gonna make a speech today?" And I was like, "Well, I'll probably say a few things, I guess." And he says, "It's gonna be a Denzel Washington speech," because he's into inspirational things and watching these things. And my response to him, of course, was, "Aren't they all?" But with that, so I started thinking, okay, Denzel Washington. How do you? And then this morning, the fog coming out. So you remember the Titans and all this. Like, okay, it's a football. We're gonna get everybody excited. Look, these are great celebrations, but we need you to do business with us so we can keep giving back to the community and all these things. And then I'm like, anyway, going back to Denzel Washington, and I'll be quick. He talks about in one of these commencement ceremonies that he talks about, why do people have fallback plans, right? And he says, why would you ever have a fallback plan, especially if it's, other than your faith, right? You always want to fall back on your faith. But why would you ever want to have a fallback plan? If I'm falling somewhere, I want to fall forward because I want to know where I'm about to hit. And so today's kind of our, new day. We've got, we're really proud of this office. We've got all the technology, analytics, everything that we can offer, serve our clients, different lines of business and everything. We ask you to keep doing business with us. We want to keep giving back to the community. That's our number one thing in life. How do we give back? And so we ask you to keep doing that, or to help us do that, and to fall forward. But at the same time, we still have the same first-class people that are associated with this. I mean, Tommy's been here for 20, 30 years. He's basically a Flavin, whether he wants to be or not. And, he's walked all the way up to be a partner. And, my dad and Tim are still around. We've got great new agents. We've got a lot of us. We've got other lines of business. We thank you for coming out today. We ask you to continue to support us. And I promise you, we will give back to this community that's been so good to us. So thank you so much for coming. Enjoy it, walk around. We're proud of it. We have gumbo in the back. We do have some green beer. And so anyway, thank you again for coming. Enjoy yourself, and love to tell each of you hello.